When we were told that she had a birth defect, we didn't really know the extent of it. Originally they had told us that recovery was about 10 days, but we came to find out later that that meant 10 days before she was actually like off of life support. So it ended up being 4 months that she was hospitalized.
When you're in a circumstance when you feel like you're fighting for your child's every breath, I think you stop living. You forget that there's a life. You forget that you can breathe. You forget that you can take a walk and things will be okay. You get so used to listening to the sounds in the hospital, the lights, listening to the conversations, to hear just things, to figure out what's going on. And I feel like once you kind of graduate and come to a place in a setting like this, where you have tons of support, it's just an opportunity to kind of take a breath.
We stayed in a hotel the first night and it was $100. We ended up living in the Ronald McDonald House for 6 weeks, so 6 weeks times $100 a night would have been a lot of money. So having somewhere that we could afford to stay and not having to travel, we're about an hour away, so not having to travel that hour, we were able to stay at the hospital from the time we, from the time we woke up in the morning till all through the night. We could come back here.
This place is just, it means so much to us because it's like it truly is like a home away from home. They can talk amongst each other, they can laugh, they can play, and you're also with other adults and other families that are going through similar situations, so you have an opportunity to kind of support each other. Just the conversations over dinner, you know what I mean? Just a cry, which we've had. The support, the staff here are so loving, so supporting.
It's cliche, it's their slogan, but it's it definitely is a home away from home. It's a place where you can feel relaxed, where you can feel like you're living. They provide so much to you that you don't even have to worry about anything.
It's just fantastic. I get choked up. I don't want to start crying.
No. It's very important to have some place like this. It's not, you can't go through things by yourself in life, and this is one of those great examples of why you can and why you shouldn't. I think that's what Ronald McDonald's house is. Thank you. You can fabricate something and it's blah blah blah, but to come from someone who's really going through it and it comes from the heart, thank you. It means a lot. We're 9 years down the road from our transplant that they said, what's going to happen? We don't, what are you doing here? It's a waste of time or whatever it may be. And now we're here, and we're able to help other parents and other families, and hopefully this helps someone else. So it's thank you from the heart.